Kelly Ripa has never shied away from sharing the intimate, quirky, and sometimes downright hilarious details of her marriage to Mark Consuelos. On Live with Kelly and Mark, her candor often sparks laughter and headlines, as she turns ordinary domestic moments into relatable anecdotes. This time, the longtime host is opening up about one particular pet peeve that's making fans laugh, and couples everywhere nod in recognition: her husband's knack for interrupting her cherished, alone time. In a candid on-air chat, Ripa admitted that when Consuelos suddenly appears during moments she's trying to enjoy by herself, she feels an almost primal urge to scream. It's not that she doesn't love him, far from it, but even the strongest marriages require space, and Ripa isn't afraid to voice the universal truth that alone time is sacred. The confession that made viewers laugh. It all started with a playful exchange on Live with Kelly and Mark. The couple, who co-host the morning talk show together, were discussing the importance of downtime when Ripa let it slip that her husband sometimes has the unfortunate habit of popping in during the exact moments she's trying to recharge. "I'll be sitting there in silence, finally enjoying some peace," she explained, miming the scene for the audience, and then Mark just walks in. "And suddenly I want to scream, because the moment is gone." The crowd erupted in laughter, as did Consuelos himself, who looked more amused than offended. "I'm just trying to check on you," he protested, with a grin that suggested he knew exactly what she meant. But Ripa wasn't done. No, don't check on me. Let me sit in my little cocoon of nothingness. That's my happy place," she insisted. Why alone time matters in marriage. While the moment was played for laughs, Ripa's point hit home for many viewers. In a world where constant connectivity has blurred the lines between work, family, and personal space, carving out moments of solitude has become more crucial than ever. For Ripa, who has spent decades in the spotlight and raised 3 children alongside her acting and television career, those quiet interludes are more than a luxury, they're a necessity. Her comment echoed what many psychologists have long advised: healthy relationships require a balance of togetherness and individuality. Couples who can recognize each other's need for space tend to report higher satisfaction in their marriages, notes relationship expert Dr. Andrea Bonnier. It's not about loving your partner less, it's about maintaining your own sense of self, which actually strengthens intimacy in the long run. Ripa's humorous admission about wanting to scream when Consuelos interrupts shows that even seemingly perfect celebrity couples grapple with the same everyday issues as everyone else. A marriage built on love and laughter. Of course, the reason Ripa's confessions resonate so strongly is because of the undeniable chemistry she and Consuelos share. The couple, who met in 1995 on the set of the soap opera All My Children, have been married for more than 28 years. Their relationship has weathered the highs and lows of Hollywood while raising 3 kids, Michael, Lola, and Joaquin, together. Fans have watched them tease each other endlessly, both on social media and on television. Whether it's Ripa joking about Consuelos' legendary good looks or Consuelos laughing off her playful digs, their marriage thrives on a foundation of humor. So, when Ripa admits that her husband drives her a little crazy by interrupting her solitude, it comes across as affectionate honesty rather than criticism. In fact, it's one of the qualities that keeps fans rooting for them: this willingness to pull back the curtain and show that even A-list couples aren't immune to life's small irritations. Fans react. "We feel you, Kelly." The clip of Ripa's scream confession quickly made its way across social media, where fans flooded the comments with laughter and agreement. "Kelly, you just described my marriage," one Instagram user wrote, adding a string of laughing emojis. Another fan chimed in, "Yes. Alone time is sacred. Husbands, take note." Some even shared their own funny anecdotes. "I'll be soaking in the tub with candles and a book, and my husband will wander in just to ask if I know where his socks are. I want to scream, too." A viewer tweeted. Clearly, Ripa struck a chord. Her openness reminded fans that no matter how glamorous someone's life appears, the little quirks of cohabitation are universal. The bigger picture: celebrity couples and the myth of perfection. Part of the reason Kelly Ripa's marriage stories resonate so much is because they push back against the unrealistic ideal of the perfect celebrity couple. For decades, Hollywood has sold audiences the fantasy of flawless romances, but fans today crave authenticity. Ripa and Consuelos have built a brand on being real, sharing not just the romantic highlights but also the bickering, the embarrassing moments, and the tiny annoyances that make relationships feel authentic. It's why, when Ripa admits she wants to scream, it's not seen as a red flag but as a refreshing truth. Fans appreciate that even after nearly 3 decades together, they can still laugh at each other's quirks. Mark's response: a gentle roast. True to form, Consuelos didn't let the moment slide without firing back with some humor of his own. You know what's funny? If I don't check on you, you'll say I'm ignoring you, he teased, earning another round of laughter from the studio audience. Ripa rolled her eyes, acknowledging the paradox. Well, you have to check on me at the right time. There's a difference, she shot back, showing just how naturally their banter flows. This type of lighthearted ribbing has become a hallmark of their on-screen dynamic, and it's part of what makes their co-hosting partnership so engaging to viewers. Alone time in the spotlight. Another layer to Ripa's admission is the fact that, unlike most couples, she and Consuelos now work together every morning on national television. When the network tapped Consuelos to replace Ryan Seacrest as Ripa's permanent co-host, many fans wondered if blending work and marriage would be a recipe for tension. Instead, the pair have leaned into the challenge, turning their real-life relationship into the show's biggest selling point. But it also means that alone time has likely become more precious than ever. As Ripa herself hinted, when you spend both work hours and home hours with your spouse, the ability to retreat into personal solitude isn't just helpful, it's vital. The endearing relatability of Kelly Ripa. Ripa's gift has always been her ability to take small personal stories and make them feel universal. Whether she's talking about parenting, marriage, or the struggles of aging, she has a knack for finding humor in life's little inconveniences. Her confession about wanting to scream perfectly captures that quality. On the surface, it's just a funny anecdote. But underneath, it taps into a truth that resonates across generations. No matter how much we love our partners, sometimes we just need a little space to breathe. Looking ahead, as Ripa and Consuelos continue their professional and personal journey side by side, fans can expect more of these candid, laugh-out-loud moments. Their willingness to share the good, the bad, and the hilarious ensures that audiences remain invested, not just in the show, but in the couple themselves. If there's one takeaway from this latest confession, it's that love isn't about perfection. It's about being able to admit when your partner drives you crazy, and still choosing them anyway. And for Kelly Ripa, that choice has lasted nearly 3 decades, even if every once in a while, she wants to scream when her husband interrupts her precious alone time.